Shalom. Shalom, shalom. I believe the sound is good, man. I believe the sound is good, man. You know what? Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Lord willing. Lord willing. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Good, 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 good. Another day to prophesy the downfall of America. Another day to speak about Yahushai and him coming, his second coming, and to prophesy of the elect, the Lord raising up the tabernacles of David. Beautiful thing to prophesy in the true name of the Heavenly Father and his Son, Yahushai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus the Christ. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the hopeful elect. Regardless if they're here or forbear, we're going to face the east and give all praises to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakat, Kodash. Right? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is who the world inwardly calls Jesus the Christ. The Rakat Kodash is the Holy Spirit in the Paleo Hebrew. And I want to give a double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well through the Spirit, teaching this word and believing this word. Lord willing, that they can continue to endure and be sincere in the mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching this word and believing this word in the same spirit. Lord willing, that they endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwat Yom that are believers of the faith and the truth. Lord willing, that you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. You see the title of this. Y'all love America, man. You know, people getting upset about the election. If it was the other way around, people still would be upset. You know, we've been in here for 599 years. And, you know, Jake, you still not truly trying to get edified and understand why you're here, you know. I'm not here to make anybody believe. I'm out here for the elect, the ones that was predestined before the foundations of the earth. You know, their spirit is going to gravitate to this truth, regardless whatever brothers bring out, because the whole volume of this book should be taught, you know. And for some reason, for the past few days, I've been going into faith, you know. So I'm going to bring out a few things on, you know, unfaithful and faith, right? Being faithful, which is a supporter of the door, and the unfaithful, you know. And Lord willing, that just brings us, you know, to prophesying of destruction on this place, right? Because the unfaithful is going to die, you know. And I'll let that be my first precept. It is a little nippy out here, so I'm gonna try to be versatile, use the physical and use my phone to get our money's worth, you know, through the Spirit. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, starting at verse 3. It says, "Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the iniquity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Right? To be unfaithful is you not being committed. You know, a lot of us is more committed to our relationship with our wife, our husband, or our children than being more committed to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The Lord gave us commands, men and women, like the brother Yarmayan, the captain of my camp. You know, he was going in, the Spirit was allowing him to speak about women, you know. A lot of y'all women on this side is having your freedom of doing what you want, feeling like you a boss bitch or like you something, right? But women nowadays don't know their role, you know. Women on this side can get offended that a man can look at a woman, be attracted to other women, right? You got men that was placed on here to be the head of the household, and instead men want to play the back seat. Men don't want to bring order. You know, we don't want to bring correction to our children. A lot of us now whipping our kids, disciplining our children. This is why it's monsters in our household. Kids want to carry guns. Kids at the age of 14 smoking a blunt, maybe even younger than that. Young daughters is giving up that karuchi soon as they flower come, right? Because of the society that we in, you know. But they don't have the mindset of being a wife, taking care of the household, having making a home cooked meal. You know, there's a lot of form of people being unfaithful to the Lord. You know, you not playing your role, you not trying to listen, you not reading. You know, oh man, why we got to read the scriptures? Because in 2nd Ezra 15, verse 2, the words is faithful and true. And you got to have faith to believe that this is true. You know, these are divine words, man. And Yahweh Shai come in a whole volume. The Lord don't think like how we think, but the Lord he's a mastermind. And he knew what he was doing, putting these scriptures in the word, because he knew only a few are going to be gravitated to his word, right? You want faithful niggas have a rude awakening. Unfaithful men and women, they doubt, right? They're faithless. Let's go to the gospel real quick. The main point is 2nd Ezra 15, 3 and 4, right? And I'm going to go back to talk about verse 3, but I want to get this precept. This is St. John, chapter 20, in verse 25 to 27. It says, the other disciples therefore said unto him, we have seen the Lord, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, but he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my fingers into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. So he's not going to believe unless he could put his hand through the pierced hands, unless he could physically see his face. You know, where's your faith value, man? You know, where's your faith value? Yo, a woman's faith, say if the husband like, hey, look, make sure you watching these videos, right? Hey, if I send you a video, you watch that, you know? If a man is ordering his household in a certain way, that woman gonna do the best of ability to reflect his household off of the father. Everybody household, every husband don't lead their household the same way. It's still in the same structure as Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but this church is called, it means to call out, right? So when a woman is with a man of the Lord, you know, the Lord used this man to call you out through the Spirit. Now you have to play your role to be a reflection of him, you know, because guess what? The more the husband build up his faith, the more you should, because you're going to catch hell on this side, you know? Men and women are going to catch hell. The 2/3 is going to have it way worse. You little badass baby kids, they going to have it worse on this side than the kids that is of this truth. But we're going to go through something, man. Being in this faith, it comes with long suffering, right? And I got some precepts for that suffering. But let's finish these precepts. Verse 26, it says, and after 8 days again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushai, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst and said, peace be unto you. Then saith he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold thy hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. Be not faithless, but believing. We have to believe more before we see by sight, because we're not in this thing by sight, we're in this thing by faith, right? To the world, yes, we look like fools because we stand on business. You know, if you still calling Yahweh Shai Jesus, you fully ain't growing this thing, man. You got to really evaluate to see if the Lord really dealing with you, because the Rakak Wadash is giving you the deep things, man. The deep things is the name. The deep things is the prophecy. It's not all good hugs and kisses. You got a Jake, you got multiple Jakes saying they hate the Lord just because Kamai Harris wasn't voted as a president. The Lord removed kings and set up kings. His power is beyond you. You in his fucking story, man. You know, this is why niggas need to die, man. Niggas need to die. Anybody with that lazy spirit, right? That slugger spirit, right? Powerful spirit, loving America, loving this world. If you want to be a friend of this world, guess what? You can't please the Lord. You're gonna have to die. You know, you have to die. You have to know death by pain. You have to know that this was the truth by pain, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, right? Reading verse 28, it says, and Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my power, Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Right, yo, for a lot of y'all that's in this faith right now, you have to be thankful that you even believe in what, yo, you believe it in the name. Every day you should be growing. Every day it should be a progress, man. Like a child getting a progress report every 6 months. Every day through the spirit, you should be progressing. You know, it should be, you should be growing in this thing, man. Right? Yo, reading, you should get better. It's sometimes where I don't even know how to pronounce certain words in the beginning of this walk. Now I'm able to pronounce. I still have some trouble, right? But I'm growing because I'm constantly reading the same thing over again, getting in there and learning something, like relearning again. You know, you gotta constantly go in these scriptures. Like a lesson I did a few days ago, we have to be more affectionate, have more affection towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai word. You should be reading, especially you sisters. If you chilling and relaxing, you should be dabbling in them scriptures. Now, say if you don't understand something, don't just sit there like a lump in a log. The Lord gave you a husband. Hey, if you do have a husband, go ask her, hey, yo, babe, when you got free time, yo, can you give me the understanding of this? I want to see you explain this because I feel like a lump on a log because I got stuck. Guess what? The Lord using you to sharpen him up by teaching you. Guess what? The Lord might have you say something because a man dwelling with his wife according to knowledge by doing lessons in the house, by doing these lessons on this YouTube, and she seeing you move, and then even more when you draw yourself to say, hey, yo, babe, I need help with this understanding. Hey, that's gonna build up your faith because now you using what the Lord have given you. You have to use your husband. Use him. Don't use him for his money. Don't use him for his ride. Hey, that's what you're supposed to use, right? But you want to make sure you using your husband spiritually, man, because we're fighting a battle, man. If you want the kingdom, you have to use the spirit as much as you can. Even our kids, man. I'm not about to have my kids just think the phone, the game, electronics is over Yahweh Shem Yahushai. A kid will give you, oh, I read this one verse. This is what I read, I got out of it. And then it's just over with, man. Yo, our faith, like, we really deteriorate over time, man. Let me get a verse just to show y'all, man. We deteriorate in the spirit, man. Just imagine those that didn't see Yahushua and they believe, man. That's how your faith gotta be. This 2nd Ezra chapter 5. In verse, I'm gonna start at 50, it says, and I asked and said, seeing thou hast now given me the way, I will proceed to speak before thee for our mother, of whom thou hast told me that she is young and draweth now nigh unto age. He answered me and asked, ask a woman that beareth children, and she shall tell thee. Say unto her, wherefore are unto they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature, right? Over time, we get less stature. You know, we're dying young, right? The age number is not as high, you know. And the earth is defiled, so the food that we eat, our immune system is not the same, right? You know, women at the age of 30 now they can't be flexible or move the way they is. You know, you're gonna have to work out more. Back then, I highly doubt, you know, the Israelite men and women had to work out as much as they had to, you know. We was probably more healthy, right? More abundant. But the more time goes, the more, you know, our stature gets more weak. And it's really because of the flesh, you know. Verse 53, it says, she shall answer thee They that be born in the strength of youth are one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb felleth, are otherwise. Consider thou therefore also how that ye are less of stature than those that were before you. Plain and simple. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me. Now you know. You are less of stature than the people of old. That's why you go through what we go through. Knee pains, back pains, let alone, look what we living in a damn, what is it called, Geico? The caveman, we living in caveman wonder world. I'm at work standing on concrete all day, right? I go take me a shower, not to get visual, and I'm standing on this plastic. My feet not hurting at all. At all. At all. Standing on wood in my house, feet not hurting at all. Now I'm back outside, I'm back to the concrete. I'm standing and my feet is hurting. This is not good for your body, man. You know? That's why, just looking at this, you have to believe this, man. You wasn't just living only to 60. Brothers was living till damn near 100 or even more or even better. You know? This is why you need Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You need his words of wisdom. You know? Let me get this side one, right? Because we was talking about, let me go back to 2nd Esdras 15, because I want to go back to that point. Verse 3, it says, fear not the imagination against thee, right? That imagination, you have to know the wicked, even in our nation, and the wicked of the other nations, starting with Esau, they're imagining a vain thing. So Rock 12 verse 16, they're not satisfied with blood only. You know, they love seeing poor niggas. They love, look at the Jake sister. She got money, but she half naked. You women really don't know. Guess what? Most of y'all women that's half naked, you're just a nut. Even a woman that's covered, you're just a nut. The Lord made you women for men, for pleasure and for comfort, you know? But a lot of you women is abusing that, you know? So let me get the side precept, right? So fear not the imagination against thee, right? Because the wicked is going to try to devise evil inventions against you. But before, right, because I know everybody is mad about this voting, y'all so afraid of Donald Trump. Man, excuse my language, F Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, man. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. Fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. We need to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He could kill you without a blink. Esau, yeah, he can use his inventions. The Lord can stop your whole motor skills right now. Easily money. The Lord can stop humanity right now. He can pause everybody right now. Do y'all even believe that the Lord got that power to do that? The Lord don't have to prove shit to me. He don't have to do none of that. He's the all-powering. He moves in his motion, man. We're less, man. Dirty, filthy rags, man. None of us can even compare, right? The things that you don't see is greater than the things that you do see. Like I'm looking at the stars right now, right? But in most cases, those could be chariots. I'm seeing these three joints that's aligned together. Who's to say that those could really be chariots, man? By faith, I know the Lord got angels above the men of the Lord. I believe the Lord got angels above me, man. Some that the Lord might let me see if they skip through the sky. And then he has angels that you can't even see. The power of the Lord is beyond your recognition, man. You can't even fathom the power of the Lord. Let alone, y'all can't even fathom. This old lady said, now you put us in the belly of the beast. Bitch, we've been in the belly of the beast, man. Since we've been in all these 4 captivities, man. We've been in the belly of the beast. We're under the place of judgment, under the sun. You know, you in darkness being in this flesh. You know? You've been in the belly of the beast. You're mingled with a whore. You know? She stand upon many waters. Many waters is people, languages, right? Nations, man. There's no way getting out of this. You can go to this country, you still in the belly of a whore, man. And they're thinking of vain imaginations against you. But we have to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We have to. Hold on. Let me get something real quick. Let me get something real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus Sirach, chapter 1, verse 14. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. When you go to Numbers chapter 12, verse 7, it talks about Moses was faithful unto the Lord. You go into the etymology of faithful in that verse, it means supporter of the door. Who's the door? St. John 10 and 27. To be faithful, you're a supporter of the door. Anything the door say or want or command, you're gonna do it. That even contradicts you niggas saying about we ain't gotta do the law. If you're a supporter of the door, you're gonna do the law. Even when Yahweh Shai left, people were still keeping the Shabbat. People were still keeping the feast days. Just because you don't hear it in every chapter and every verse in the New Testament is because it was about Yahweh Shai. It's about the kingdom now. But they still was pushing the law. Because what was they teaching? The law and the prophets, man. That's what they was teaching in the New Testament. Anybody that can't see it, you are blind. Because you truly don't fear the Lord. Saying it again, Sirach 1 and 14. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom. And it is created with the faithful in the womb. So some of us that came out the womb, we were taught this worldly way, and we were Gentiles. I was a Gentile doing Christmas. Yay, yay. Now you come out of that. That shows that maybe you was faithful, right? The Lord looked in your heart. That's Jeremiah 1 and 5. The Lord knew us before he created us in the womb, right? But when you go to 1 Timothy 1 and 12, Yahweh Shai enabled Paul because he seen that he was faithful and he put him in the ministry. That means before you get in the womb, the Lord know if you're going to be faithful or not, man. Some of y'all come in this thing and you only here for a moment, then the Lord remove you because he needed you what he needed you for, you know? Only the faithful is getting this true understanding. Only the faithful is going to understand this flowing stream. Like women, they're not made to teach these deep, dark saying things. But if they're faithful, they're going to understand it when it's taught to them. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. It's because that Rakak Wadash is in you to understand the stream. Now, for men, you're going to understand it, and then there's going to be something in you that's going to make you want to teach, right? Hold on. Let me get a side preset, right? Because what's going to make them want to teach? The fire that's within you, man. That's Psalms 104, verse 4. This is Psalms 104, verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flame of fire? Hold on. So his ministers is a flame of fire, right? Hold on, I'm trying to get this one. Y'all. I think this is what I want. This is Jeremiah 20 and 9. It says, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Jeremiah 20 and 9. I'm going to start at 8. It says, for since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Lord Yahweh was made a reproach unto me in a derision and daily. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire, but shut in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. Right? And that's what happens to the faithful, man. They have a fire burning. It's like a crackhead itching. You have a fire burning. This is why brothers is like in my past, you know, when we was with HOI, you had Chief Ephraim saying, man, yo, you ain't gotta keep making too many exhortations. And I'm just using it as a note. Anybody is upset that you keep doing a lesson after a lesson, breakdown after breakdown, you're bugging, man. Because only thing we got to do on this side is live for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All the elect haven't devoured this truth. So you gotta, sometimes you might have to bring out the same lesson again and articulate it even better, man. Until the Lord make the famine of the world, we gotta keep teaching. You know, drugs is trash now. Crack and all that dumb shit, just give it up. Ain't drug dealers still selling drugs? Ain't the pharmacy still giving you pills? It doesn't matter what they going to still keep pushing it. We got to keep pushing it. Revelations 12:12, you got to keep, this is not just a one-day thing, man. This is not just a 2-day thing. You got to keep feeding the sheep, man. Sometimes you're going to feed the sheep on the highways and byways, and sometimes you're going to be doing sit-downs, car lessons. You know, you might get out of work and do a walk and talk. This word is endless, man. And anybody putting a time frame, anybody saying, oh, you're doing too much for the ministry, you not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you can never do enough. You can never do enough, man. Right? It's not even enough time for you to listen to the word. Right? See, I like that. I like that. I like that quote right there. Whoever that is, I like that quote. I'm your pusher man. I like that, right? I like that. You got to push this word, you know? Man, hold on. I like that. See, now you talking. Whoever that is, you talking, man. He said, I'm your pusher man. I like that. Wait. I like that. Hold on, man. Let me get this precept, and I'm going to get this drink in John. This is Psalms 39:3. It says, my heart was hot within me, my mind. While I was amusing, the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue. That's what it does. The Lord want his word to come out. Sometimes you could be meditating on like, y'all, I think I want to bring out this. And then the Lord have a change in event, and you bring this out. And then later on, you might go do the other lesson that you had in your heart. You know, this word is a fire, you know. Oh, man, I'm bored bringing the same thing out. Man, did you not a child of the Lord, man? What was the apostles doing? They was bringing back the old because people still didn't understand. It don't matter if you do understand. Every day you got to hear this because you in this flesh, man. Sorry, man. I'm getting upset, man. Spiritually upset. It's a spiritual anger, man. A lot of people don't understand. This is that fire. Lil Wayne said, I'm a fire man. I'm a fire man. No, the hell you not. You the fire on the left-hand side. Be a fire for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Because a lot of our people is dead, man. Revelations 11, chapter 8 down, man. We're dead from the neck up without the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Niggas know how to roll a blunt. Niggas know how to bag a girl. Women know how to do this and do that. Niggas know how to work. You know, niggas, oh, I know I'm an entrepreneur. Oh, I'm a streamer. You know how to do all of that. But do you know how to sit down and hear this word? Prophecy, right? When you go in the book of Revelation, John is having visions. Do you believe in that? If you don't believe in that, you got it. Yo, if you don't believe in that, you shouldn't be going back and forth with somebody when it comes to this teaching. Yo, this truth is not about arguing. This truth is not a back and forth. Let me debate you, bro. Oh, I'm going to drop $1,000. Wait, what? No. Yahushua said what he said and kept it moving. If you're not hearing it, guess what? We go to the next spot, you know? This video, after it's done, it gets sent and it's go. It's no reverse, one hop this time. No. Soon as it's sent, it's over. You know? That's how this ministry is, man. You teach this word, keep it moving, do another lesson. Keep it moving, do another lesson. Hey, you meditate, you get your reading in, you get your praying in. If you want to break down your temple, you fasting, right? You calling on the Lord, then guess what? Do it again, a lesson. You know, doing your study. You know what? I might do a chapter lesson. Oh, you know what? Let me go into the breakdown of the mark of the beast. Oh, let me get the hour of temptation. Hold on, let me talk about the demeanor of Esau or the demeanor of the proud, right? This is an endless thing because it's a fire. If you don't have a fire in you, then the Rakak Wadash is not moving you, right? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, it says wisdom is a moving motion. If it don't got you moving, man, you not in this motion, right? Because of that brother said what he said. I think it's a brother. Let me go to this precept, man. Come on, man. That man said I'm your pusher, man. I think I'm gonna have to do a little side lesson on him. He said I'm your pusher, man. Yo, that's what the Lord, look, right here. Peter was the rock. You know, the rock of the church. The church mean call out. So Peter was a pusher man. Oh, you should have never gave me that one. Right? Let's get it. This is St. John chapter 21, verse 15. Yeah. It says, so when they had dined, Yahushua saith unto Simon Peter, Simon son of Jonah, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto me, feed my lambs. Right? When you feed the lamb, you're not feeding them on one thing. It's not law, law, law all day. Look, Yahushua is over the law because he is the word. You know? And when you see the how Yahushua was in obedience to the Lord, you're going to understand, you're going to establish the law. Let alone you're going to go into the prophecies, because to have the spirit of Yahushua, you have the spirit to bring out prophecy, to prophesy. Right? Then you're going to bring out the psalms, the hymns. Then you're going to go into the milk. Then you're going to go into the dark sayings. Then you're going to bring out the parables. And you're going to do it all over again, all over again, all over again, like a whole Ferris wheel. And you're going to enjoy it. If the fire of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, if the fire of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is in you, you're going to do this continuously, right? Because it's dead men walking daily in the black, Latinos, and natives, Hispanics of the 12 tribes of Israel, man, right? Feed the sheep. You're feeding them. Then Yahushua come in the whole volume of the book. You're feeding them the whole volume. Hey, one day you might bring this out. The next day you might be like, man, I'm about to just deal with the gospel. Oh, you know what? I'm about to go into the prophets. Every day ain't gonna be the same lesson. You know, you might do a lesson off one verse. You might do a lesson on a law. You might do a lesson on something that was going on in history. You know, it's endless. So he said, feed my lamb. 16. He saith unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my sheep. He's telling him a second time and a third time, because we're stubborn, man. The children of the Lord is stubborn. That's why the scriptures say we're stiff-necked in heart. We're stubborn. That's why he had to tell Peter 3 times. Then the Lord tell him, you're going to deny me thrice. Then when Peter had the vision of Cornelius, he had to see it 3 times because it's stubborn. He couldn't even get it. He couldn't even get it. Then later on, he got it because it was explained to him after seeing Cornelius, after seeing the people of the Israelites of a Gentile mindset, thinking that they of another nation, but they're actually Israelites. Because we don't just look at the flesh, you really look at the spirit, because only Israelites is going to cleave to this, man. And I know it's far-fetched for a lot of people to get it. You know, oh, so now it's not by blood. No, it is by the heir. You know, the heir, the descendant, right? The royal bloodline. But guess what? The Lord don't put in scriptures to go do a DNA test. Go look at your ancestry. You do that by going in the scriptures. And you do that by faith. You know? We have to feed the sheep on everything. This is a whole full course meal. You get your drink, you get your appetizer, you get your entree, and then you get dessert. And shoot, you go home, you might get a midnight snack. Then you wake up and you do it again. Now, some people, they do the breakfast, the brunch, then lunch, breakfast, brunch, then lunch, and then dinner, you know, then a midnight snack. Then you do it all over again, you know. Verse 17, it says, and he saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, feed my sheep. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, when thou wast young, thou girdest thyself and walkest whither thou wouldest. But when thou shalt be old, thou shalt stretch forth thy hands, and another shall gird thee, and carry thee whither thou wouldest not. These spake he, signifying by what death he shall glorify God. And when he had spoken this, he saith unto him, follow me. Right? Because later on, you know, Peter's faith grew, and he followed the Lord through the Spirit. And guess what? Peter died, man. Anybody that was serving and believing in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they definitely died. You know, some die a gruesome death. And you know what that comes with? That came with the falling away. After all the apostles, the elders, the leaders, the true men of the faith, right? It was a falling away, and that goes into like when you subtract 1776 and you subtract 350, you get 1492 or 1496. But you got to understand, we was slaves before we even got here. You know, We were slaves to the Arabs. When you go to Joel, I think the 3rd chapter, we were slaves to the Arabs and the African booty scratchers before Esau came and got us. And then we were sold and traded. And then right there and then, from that slavery all the way here, it marks 350 years blind, 350 years in darkness, 350 years dead, like Dawn of the Dead. We were dead men, dead women walking. And the Lord did that to establish this moment now, so that after 350 years, we woke up through the ashes. Like when you see the Thriller, when they come out the grave, they come out the grave dead, ready to dance and move. That's how the children of the Lord, we came out that dead state wanting to learn. But it started with Abba Bibbins, man. The Lord brought forth John the Baptist over again. Now through faith, I believe it, because regeneration, reincarnation, them same spirits come back again into another flesh, because our judgment is under the sun, right? And the prophets and apostles are going to come back in their lot, teaching. Some of them is probably in the spirit world now, but the teachers is on the earth too, the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the elders, the bishops, the teachers, the pastors of this word, the true, right, that's teaching. Because you got to know, all the teachers of the Lord are supposed to teach on one accord, teaching the same thing. Parables, dark saying, the milk. People say, oh, yeah, we have a difference, but, we speak on one accord when it comes to the law. You're not on one accord. Just because you did the law, that don't make y'all a unity. Unity is oneness. That's why when you go to Sirach 25:1, the Lord said, it's 3 things he loveth, the unity of brethren. That unity is talking about oneness. So the brothers I labor with, I'm in unity with. The elder apostles from Great Millstone, even though y'all don't accept it, y'all don't watch it, that's y'all. But the Lord allowed me to see them brothers teach and feed, and I'm on one accord what they teach. If I'm stepping away and I see and I'm teaching something else wrong, I'm not on one accord with my brothers and the teachers that labor before me. I enter into their labors. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what this ministry is about. It's not about unity. Hey, IUIC, Purple Rangers, you want to go teach the word? Hell no, ain't no unity, And they mind frame, the 2/3 going to die forever. They're going to be burning forever, while Esau going to come back in the kingdom and their children. But the 2/3 of Israel going to burn forever. Come on, make that make sense. The Lord is merciful, And this goes back to talking about the faithless are going to die in their unfaithfulness. If you're not committed to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness, right? Let me get this other precept I want real quick. This is Sirach chapter 1, verse 15. It says, let me read verse 14. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. The faithful is supporters of the door, which is the doors Yahushai. She have built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed, right? See, this truth is about men. Did you just see that? She have built an everlasting foundation with men. That's Luke chapter 6, verse 46 to 49. Men are the builders. What it say in Psalms 118, verse 22? The builders rejected the stone, a tri-stone. That stone is Yahushai. The Lord is dealing with the men, because the men are going to put order in the church. The men are going to put order in the household. This is why we need more men serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But guess what? It's more wicked servants than it is righteous servants, because the Lord is only dealing with a few. For the men, you got to be lucky the Lord even dealing with you on this side. And man, I'm growing a little. If brothers is not using the brotherhood, using the leadership, you're wasting your time, man. Because some brothers want to do it on their own. Some brothers is worried about their life. Look, I got bills, I got this, I got to do. How is you better than me? Teaching this word, it keeps your mind away from that. It gives you a breath of life. Every day I'm praying that all this power cuts out. I'm praying every day that the president and the elite slip and fall, then they get angry and they ready to turn shit up. I want it to happen. For all you that don't believe and the ones that do believe, that your testing starts right there, man. Right? because the elect got to go through the fire too. That's that trial. This is not peaches and roses, man. Just because I'm teaching, it's not just peaches for me. We gonna go through something on this side, man. Let me just finish this out. This is Psalms 101 verse 6. It says, my eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. And he that walketh in a perfect way, a faithful way, he shall serve me. And he that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. And he that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. Right? And that's why when you teaching this word, you got to watch on what you teaching, because you want it to be 100% truth. That's 1 John 2 and 21. It can't be a lie in the truth, because if it's a lie in the truth, it's not the truth. You know, the Lord is dealing with the humble. You know, I am not the starter of this thing. I'm not the beginner. I don't have a new breakdown. F all of that spirit, because this been already established. It's the Rakak Wadash that's going to guide you and have you understand these things. And that Rakak Wadash is going to have you speaking that speak. What the brother said, what did he say? Hold on. He said, I'm your pushing man, right? The Rakak Wadash is going to have you pushing this thing, man. You know? You got to be pushing these scriptures through the valley of dry bones. This is the valley. Who the dry bones? The children of Israel, man. Because they in the lowest state, they dead. You know? They're dead. Trying to raise them up out the ashes. I want to get this verse in the G&T. It's in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 13 in the G&T. It says, be completely faithful to the Lord Yahweh, man. Being completely faithful is being a supporter of his son. You know, support what his son was teaching. Support the name, right? The Lord, Yahweh didn't come in the name of Lord and God. Yahushai didn't come in the name of Jesus. He came in the name of Yahushai, the name that the Lord gave him. Teach in that name. Oh, and brother, I know you don't know the name, so I'm going to say Jesus. No, put more power, because then you get to know what spirit you're dealing with. When you start teaching Yahushai, eventually, if that one wants to be a true believer, they're going to keep asking, what's the name again? Then they leave. What's the name again? What's the name again? Hey, can you write that name down? A servant going to want to know the name, man. They're going to want to know how you write it, how you speak it. You know? You got some, but when you say Yahweh Shema Shaibar, Yahweh Shema Shaibar, right? Brothers be like, man, you said it fast as heck, man. I'm trying to learn that. The sheep is going to want to know that name. The sheep is going to want to speak boldly in that name. Last week, I went into Acts, the 4th chapter. You know, they were speaking boldly in the name. They was teaching boldly. Boldly. You got to stand on business when it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know? Let me get this in Revelations. Because I'm over here talking about, you know, they imagining a thing against you, right? Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. You know what, brothers, what we always bring out, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast to which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Every day you're hearing this word, you're building up your faith. You're building up your resume. Every work that you do on this side, guess what? You're still an unprofitable servant. But you're building up your faith. When I teach, when I'm doing a lesson, I know it's building up my faith, because even before I do a lesson, I'm going through the precepts. Sometimes this might not even be what I want to. All day I said, man, what am I going to go into? When I was at work, if I have Kent, what I'm going to go into? I've been going through Acts, going through all these. I'm like, what am I going to go into? Every day I've been getting into faith. Charge up your faith. Charge up your faith. Why am I thinking about faith? Because a lot of y'all really, I just said, Revelations 11, it tells you 3 days and a half, which is 350 years. We was dead, man. For the truth to come out now, you gotta be thankful, man. Gotta be thankful, man. This is not the time for laziness, man. You know, it's a beautiful spirit that the brother Samuel Waller, he put a video of ants, this HD video of ants, and you see the ants working. The Lord tells us in Proverbs 6, study the ant. The ant is always working. That's why the elect on this side is always working for the ministry of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because to be a minister, you have to be a servant. You know? You have to be a servant of the sheep. You know? Because it's about to come a time like no other. That hour of temptation is that imagination that they're going to have against you, man. You know? That's the imagination of the wicked. I think I got another thought in my head. Psalms 37, verse 1, it says, fret not thyself because of the evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Right? Fret not, right? Don't worry about the wicked, man. Don't worry about their devices, right? Because the more you ponder on, oh, what I'm gonna do without money, what I'm gonna do without money, and then now when that money flow is gone, you're gonna start being antsy, and then you might give in. You might give in to that temptation and go take that charagma, right? Verse 2, it says, actually, let me get a precept real quick, right? This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Verse 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men. Don't worry because of evil men. Neither be thou envious at the wicked. Don't be envious the things that they have or the things that they do or how they prosper, how they got this and how they got that, right? Because it's going to be your doom. We have to have our mind focused on the task at hand, which is pressing towards the mark, which is getting towards Yahushua. You know, when Yahushua come, do you want to be in agony, in scarce mode, right? All flesh is gonna be scared, but the elect is gonna still be rejoicing. Man, let the Lord come right now. What? A bomb. If a bomb hit right now, they said if Russia dropped the bomb, you can be able to see that all the way from Carolina. So I know, me being in Buffalo, wherever it's at, if I'm not near a tall building, we're going to be able to see that thing, man. I'm watching videos of bombs dropping. I want to get my mind on it, man. I don't want to get hit by no nuke, man. You know, I want to endure to the end if the Lord allow me to be. If I'm one of the ones that have to die for this, hey, I'm cool with that too, right? But if I endure to the end, I want to be of that number, man. If the Lord allow me to be 144, hey, thank you. If you just allow me to be of the ones that get beamed up, thank you. I want that, man. So that's why I gotta see things that scare you into the soul. That like, man, let me serve the Lord. Let me do things that's pleasing unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because the flesh is not willing, man. The spirit is. Psalms 37, verse 2. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. The wicked is going to be cut down. You know, when summertime come, when spring come, you got to cut the grass. That's how the wicked, right? And who's the wicked? Esau is, man. He's the border of wickedness. That's the first wicked. Then you got the wicked of Jake, man. Salaki. Right? This is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh have indignation forever. Right? If they're the border of wickedness, you don't think that they're going to strive you think that they're not going to strive to be in power? That takes away from people saying the Arabs. That's Esau. The Arabs are not in power. They're not the ones that got technology in the military at their hand. They're not the ones that created the first nuke. They didn't. Omenheimer, however you want to say his name, that man was a so-called small hat, and he was related to the Rockefeller Rothschilds family, man. Are you kidding me, man? You know, the wicked is Esau, because he's the border of wickedness. Nobody can top his wickedness, but Jake, the ones that go against the Lord, your wickedness, you could be Esau, mother sucker. You know? Because the Lord created us to serve him, man. So now we know who the true wicked is. The wicked is Esau, man. He's going to be cut down like grass, right? I'm trying to get something else. This is Job chapter 20, verse 5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, man. You know, they power in high places is only short. And you hypocrites, you say one thing but then do another, right? You're only here for a moment, man. The Lord just prolonged you for a moment, man. For a moment. You niggas is dead, man. Right? Verse 6, it says, though his excellent mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right? All you people is going to say, where is Esau? Where's the wicked? Especially after that 1,000-year reign with Yahushua, they're going to be destroyed, man. It says, he shall fly away as a dream. It shall not be found. Yea, he shall be cast away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him. Right? The nation of Esau, after that moment, after that 1,000-year reign, bye-bye. You're not going to even get an adios, hasta manito. I don't even know what I just said. But adios. You ain't getting a goodbye. You just shut the door, lock it. They're done. You know? Jake is just too in love with this place, man. This is a punishment, man. America is not the land of freedom. America is not the land of fun. You can have fun. But this was punishment, man. The U.S. got established to be a corporation, a business. And you're caught up in this business. If Jake stopped spending, stopped buying, guess what? This whole place would collapse. This place was a structure for you to be a servant physically, mentally, and spiritually. Because the beast that the horse sits on is molded around military might, religion, and finance. None of those things is going to deliver you from the destruction of this place, but the understanding and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You got to get that in your thick, ugly head, man. Nothing out here can save you, man. The best thing we got is the Bible, man. The best thing you got is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. That's the best thing you got, nigga. The best thing you got, nigga. No BBL, stanky butt, that's not gonna save you. Nigga with money, that's not gonna save you. When all this cut off, none of that shit, materialistic things, is gonna save you, man. It ain't gonna save us. When have it saved me, man? When I had it, when I didn't. When? Nigga, when, man? Oh, man, money did a lot for me. Money can do a lot on this side. But can it get you into heaven? Oprah said we could buy our way to heaven. Bitch, please. I said, well, if you want to get offended, man, you can exit out this video, man. You got people really saying money can get them into heaven, man. This heaven, what, rulership? Or having freedom to do what you want? You can't even do it. Yo, in the kingdom, it's going to be beyond measure, right? The many mansions is outside this earth because earth is a tent. Earth is a house. Earth is a mansion. So imagine what's further out here. You know? Brother's going to be able to move way different in a glorified body. The church haven't told you about that. People are going to be doing miracles while chaos is in the earth. Some of y'all, oh, I don't believe. I think after the deliverance, people are going to be, no, it's going to be before. And it's going to be during, man. Where's your faith at? Charge up. I got to listen to that Drake song, charge up, right? You got to charge up your faith, man. Y'all really believe this is going to last forever, man? Let me get another one. This is James 1, verse 10 and 11. It says, but the rich, in that he is made low because of the flower of the grass, he shall pass away, because he has to get cut down. For the sun is no sooner risen with the burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways, man, because he's not right in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Do you want to be, it's good to fall in the hands of the Lord, but do you want to fall in the wrong hand or the right hand? The wrong hand is the left-hand side, man. A lot of y'all really think y'all just moving in your own motion, but it be the left hand that have you in shabba-dabba-doo land. Oh, I'm going to do what I want. Yeah, I'm a boss, bitch. Girl, do you know bitch just mean female dog? So you a boss dog. What dog is you, a golden retriever? If I go throw a ball, can you go catch it? You know what I'm saying? Women really say she a boss and she half naked. I made $64 million on OnlyFans. The nigga can't tell me nothing. Whore. Whore. Oh, I can be that. I'm a millionaire. Cause you made that by being a whore. Shit, you the best prostitute then. You the best whore that any nigga can know. I'm happy for you, whore. Make it make sense. Especially if an Israelite woman saying that. You had this one Israelite girl, Diamond the Body. She said she ain't gonna stop, fucking around until her coochie make $1 million. Whore, are you kidding me? And she a whole Israelite, but through the spirit, she ain't an Israelite. No Israelite woman shouldn't even had 2 rods. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 feet, 4 fum. You should have had one. Look at all the women that get in this truth, and look how the Lord allowed your lifetime to be defiled. Baby father, and then now you on your 7th nigga, your 12th nigga. But now you in the truth. Thank the Lord. Now you can stop where you're at. Stop. You can stop where you're at. Stop where you at. Stop where you at, man. The wicked gonna be destroyed, man. Look at yourself in the mirror. Michael Jackson said, I'm the man in the mirror. Are you gonna say that when them nukes hit? You proud niggas gotta get yourself in check now. Well, what they say in chess, checkmate. Get yourself in check now. Because when shit hit the fan, I gotta get right with the Lord. You wanna be the last, you wanna be a last minute man. Don't be around me, man. Last minute man ain't gonna make it in this. This is Psalms 37, verse 3. Trust in the Lord Yahweh and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. I want to be fed. I want to go to our land, our homeland. I want to be able to call a place, this is mine. This is mine. So I got to trust in the Lord. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9, a beautiful precept. Those that trust in the Lord shall understand the truth. You're going to understand the truth if you trust in the Lord. Trust in him, man. You get on that airplane, you trust that pilot, but you never ate bread. You never chopped bread with this person. You don't know this man from a Mountain Dew can. But you got on that plane. You got to really trust in the Lord. Somebody we don't see. You got to really trust. You got to trust in the power. Trust in the power that made all these people, made all these nations, made all these empires. You got to trust in him. He's the one that put you in captivity. Guess what? It's in the scriptures, baby. Verse 4 said, delight thyself also in the Lord Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart, man. Right? You have to have a delight in the Lord, because how you going to get your desires from Yahweh Shem Yahushai if you don't have a delight in his word? This is why I said we have to be more affectionate towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai's word, man. The best thing on the earth. Best thing on the earth. Best thing on the earth. Right? Man, I want to go to the point. I'm going to get this one, then I'm going to go into the desires of the heart. This is 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 8. Whom have not seen ye love, in whom, though now ye see him not, Yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. Yo, just imagine the ones that's in joy with Yahweh Shem Shai, never and didn't see Yahweh Shai. In your past life you did, but you can't remember it. But in this side, the Lord can tell how much joy you have in him. And you don't even see him. You can't even remember what his face looked like. When I used to go to church and then I prayed, I used to see a white Jesus. Every time I closed my eyes and prayed to, Shabba Dabba Ding Dong Jesus, I would always see some white dude with a glowy face standing like this when I was going to church. Now, when I got out of that and then came into this truth after years and years and years, now when I start praying, I see a dark man, but I can't see his face. So I just know it's a dark man, but I don't really see him. It's just, I just know that he is who he is. But I really used to, when I prayed to G, I really was seeing some white dude, And I'm thankful that the Lord removed that from my mind, because now I know that my power looked like me. That's faith. I have a delight in this thing, man. Every day you grow, it's a delight. Don't remember seeing him, man, but I believe him, man. I wanted to get this is Psalms 145, verse 19. He will fulfill the desires of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. Right? We're going precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little, line upon line. You see how we getting it? The Lord is hearing the cries of the righteous, man. And he's gonna give them their heart's desire. Come on, man. The Lord is amazing. He gonna give me my heart's desire. Truly crying is mourning. Like when you say good morning, mourning is like, man, I hate it, man. Lord, this is not it, man. Lord, please bring destruction to this place. Lord, do you see how they got your people? America got women now saying that they hate Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yo, we need the Lord. We need the Lord to sacrifice and exterminate you weak niggas and you other nations, and to bring forth Jacob's beginning, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. We need the Lord to bring in that new foundation, that new kingdom. Salaki family, right? We need the Lord to bring in that new foundation, that new kingdom, man. That's my heart desire. I want to get out of here, bro. My heart desire, I want this place to be destroyed. I put this on mama's cornbread without the jiffy. This is Psalms 37, verse 5. Commit thy way unto the Lord Yahweh, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Right? So you got to commit your ways. Committing your ways is being committed to everything that the Lord has said, right? Because our ways is unequal. The Lord's ways is equal. So everything the Lord have given us, which is in the scriptures, right? We should commit our ways to the Lord, man, because his ways is more true than ours, right? Verse 6, it says, he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him, right? Being patiently is enduring that fire, enduring those trials that come, right? This right here, we're waiting for the trial, the worst to come. And then when that comes, you're still waiting. But guess what? While you're waiting, you're still calling on his name. You're thinking upon him. Hey, if you do got your Bible in that time, you're reading about him. When you're around your family, you want to build them up and nourish them like, yo, the Lord is coming, man. We just got to wait a little more, right? Because when this joint fall, you got to think. When this place fall, it's the next thing, then the next thing. And we going to have our kingdom, man. Soon as the MOTB come, oh, man. When that MOTB come, what's next? Then when that come, what's next? Yo, when the famine of the word come, what's next? You got to be patient in this thing and enduring the affliction through the Spirit, man. It says, because of him who prospereth in his way, because the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass, right? Don't worry about evil people who prosper. Or don't worry about the wicked enemy's devices, man. That MOTB, yo, we worried about it because we're teaching it so that the sheep don't take it, right? But you don't worry about, oh, what I'm going to do without money? What I'm going to do without music? What I'm going to do without what I'm going to do without my Mercedes-Benz? What I'm going to do without my Maybach? What I'm going to do, man? What I'm going to do? Nah, fuck this shit, man. Now it's time to get raw, man. Fuck everything on this side, man. Everything on this side, man. Yo, you got YouTubers cussing, showing naked women, pop the balloon, they half naked. But as soon as a man teaching the word of the Lord, he do a little cussing, he get a little raw, then people get offended, man. Guess what? You are not of the sheep of the Lord, because the sheep of the Lord is hating everything of this place, man. Everything of this place. Guess what? I got a job. I got to provide. Yes, I want some good things, but guess what? I'm not attached to this. And I'm praying every day that the Lord release me from any attachment to anything on this side. Because when all hell break loose, I want to just drop it. You like when you at open mic, or when somebody on fire with the mic and then they get done, they just drop the mic. That's what I want to do, man. Drop all of it. Fuck all of it, man. You know? What is your spirit like, man? What is your faith like? Can you imagine it? Can you imagine without no street lights? Can you imagine it? Being a pilgrim? Can you imagine when you scavenging, looking for food? When you got to hope on the Lord to give you some food from the heavens? Or out of nowhere you pop into a big ass house somewhere somehow, and then the fridge is still working and it got a whole bunch of food in there? Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it, man? Looking like a dog. How, Sway? You know? How's your faith like, man? Being a supporter of the door is believing in him, man. Believing that he got you, man. More than your spinal cord. Take your spinal cord out, you just fall, you flop. The Lord is your backbone. Every structure that holds you together. Trust in him, man. These wicked devices gotta come to pass so we can get our kingdom, man. Nukes gotta drop. They gotta come to pass, man, so we can get our kingdom, man. Right? The wicked got to show themselves, man, because it has to come to pass. People are going to bump against this truth. It's going to be your own people. It has to come to pass to show your face. Is you really serious about this, man? You might lose your family, man, because then you start being like, man, they keep bringing me around with the arguments. And then they was like, yo, can you tell me a prayer? Can you? And then you trying to tell them and they not trying to change. Then eventually you get tired of it. You get tired. You losing stuff on this side. When it comes to this truth, you start losing mom, dad, cousin, sister, friends, and homies, because they not of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Your family is the ones that want that trust in the Lord, man. Excuse my language. Fuck them, man. If they don't want to walk in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, leave them unread, man. You got to shine your light as much as you can. If they not gravitating to it, it wasn't meant for them, baby. This is Mark chapter 3, verse 35. It says, for whosoever shall do the will of God, the same as my brother, my sister, and my mother. Are you a relative of Hamashiach Yahushai, man? Do the will of his father, right? Go dive in the whole volume of the book. Believe in the whole volume of the book. Try to apply it. What did he say in the winds? Slide some oil to me, right? Slide that oil. That's that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If you ain't sliding no oil into your temple, what the hell is you doing? And if you a mother or a father, that show you ain't feeding your kids shit, man. You ain't feeding your kids nothing, man. If you ain't putting no oil in your temple, you ain't feeding your kids, man. Hearing the breakdowns, hearing the prophecies, getting your ear all close. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, what's that? Oh, that's what it is? Oh, I ain't taking that. Lord willing, I don't. Okay, let me think about it. Let me see the hell no, I'm not trying to. You want to keep your ears. You want to keep your temple close to this ministry as much as you can, so you can be prepared, so you ain't got to say, I didn't know. But you did know. You just ignored the calling. So now you know your true family is the ones that's doing the will of the Father. If they ain't doing the will of the Father, I don't think that that's your mother or your father. Right? This is Mark 10 and 29. Yahushua answered and said, verily I say unto you, there is no man that have left house or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my sake and the gospel? Nobody, man. That's why on this side we got to be sure we put in Yahweh Shema Shai over everything, everything. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai is over everything. You know, it's one time that you was doing this all the time, and then now you stop. Like before, me and my brothers, we was making music, mixtape after mixtape, and we was doing our thing, you know, praising the Lord in there, trying to get some, you know, beat, bop, boom, and the Lord allowed us to grow in faith, let alone grow in longevity, grow in endurance. And then the Lord put that program up. Man, I got to do a lesson. I didn't do a lesson today. Most of us was waiting for a Friday or a Saturday camp. The Lord changed the engine in my studio. Man, you can hear crickets in there, man. I want to get in there. But as soon as I get in there, I'm thinking about a lesson. I'm thinking about a word, or I'm watching a video. That I didn't do that. That's how I know Yahweh Shema Shai is he's working in me, and I know I'm a piece of boo-boo. He sees something in me that I don't see in me. But I'm not about to ignore that. I'm about to, come on, keep sliding some oil to me. Keep sliding some oil to me. I know I can talk. So allow me to grow. Allow me to understand these breakdowns, and I'm going to teach it. I'm going to talk their ear off if you allow me, you know. We didn't come in this thing to get friends. The Lord laid his life down for his friends, but we come in this thing for family, man. Family is the ones that's doing the will of the Heavenly Father. Family is the one that is reading. Family is the one that's hearing the word. Family is the one that's using the word, abusing the word, because you can never exhaust wisdom. You use it as much as you can. You wear it out. And when you wear it out, it still ain't wore down. You got to use it as much as you can, man. It says Matthew 10:34. It says a man's foes shall be they of his own household, right? It could be people of your own bloodline or in your household. That's why I push even more. If my kids ain't talking about Yahweh Shem Shai or have a desire, or when you bringing it out, oh man, guess what? I'm always gonna think, yo, my kids might be against me. Oh, my wife, you know what? My wife or my other wife might be against me. Up, hell no. I'm watching. I'm analyzing everybody around me. Brothers I labor with, the people in my household, people I might see that I know. Yo, if hey, through the spirit, if I feel you rub me the wrong way, what is it called, twister? You know, when you put your hand on, man, you rub me the wrong way, you getting removed, removed. And I'm calling the Lord to watch over you. And if you, put me in the, what? I'm asking the Lord to do something to you. Your baby, your second big toe. So I hope something happened to it, man. I need this, man. I need it, man. I really do need this, man. I need Yahweh Shem Shai. I need my peace. I need the kingdom, man. I need this, man, because being over here, it really wants you to pull your hair out. Without Yahweh Shem Shai, I would be you niggas. I would be you niggas, man. Without Yahweh Shem Shai, I would be you niggas. You know? Literally, I would be you niggas, man. I don't want to be these niggas, man. I already was a nigga. Nigga. I don't want to be no nigga no more, man. I want to be a king. I want to be a man. I want to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to be a man about the Lord's business. And I can't do that with America. America never loved me, buddy. It never loved me. It never loved me. Verse 8, Psalms 37, verse 8. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. Right? Starting with Esau, because he's the wicked, he shall be destroyed. In the wicked in our nation, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17, judgment is going to happen in the house of the Lord. The 12, the tabernacles of David, right? The wicked of Jake are going to be destroyed. You 2/3. You're going to know death by pain, that this was the truth. And you've been ignoring it ever since, man. You know? You niggas love America. America is fucking going down, man. It's going down. It's going down, down, baby, up and in America. Boom, boom, let it go. I'm sorry, I was trying to get it, but yeah. You know, we got to be a pusher for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, something small but something sure. You know, it's either you the wicked or you the righteous. It's either you the faithful or you the unfaithful. Because the unfaithful are going to die in their unfaithfulness. You know, and if you don't believe, you're going to die. Because to believe in the Lord is a work. That's part of the work. The work is not only the law. The work is not only, let me just teach this thing. The work even more is to believe, man. And if you don't believe, you ain't doing the work. How can you teach and you don't believe? You know? You gotta really choose right now, man. Who are you serving, man? And if you saying you choose Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, do you believe that? Do you believe that he's real? Do you believe he's seeing you? Do you believe the Lord has the angels above you? Psalms 34 verse 7. Now, really, the angels, the right hand side angels are over the righteous, the ones that fear the Lord. But you wicked, you have the left hand side angels watching over you. Do you believe? Facing the east and giving all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash, Bracket the Yahweh, Bracket the Yahushai, Bracket the Yahweh, Bracket the Yahushai. And with that, I want to give double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit, but willing that they can continue to endure and be sincere. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth in the same spirit, teaching this word and believing this word. Lord willing that you can continue to endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwat Yom that are believers of the faith and the truth. Lord willing that you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the most I have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in faith. You know, with that, shalom, shalom.